time now to think warm thoughts. Spring is just a few weeks away, but you don't have to wait until then to check out some new home trends.
Yes, we caught up with Brian Koshem, the 2024 brand ambassador for Cottages and Bungalows magazine, and Gabrielle Galiatsatos from Blooms of Lost Acres. They're both incredible. Take a look.
You're both from Graham. How did you two connect? Because I think it's just fascinating.
Through the Instagram world, and really just connecting on Facebook, social media. We just found each other.
And how do you be a brand ambassador? How do you do that? Tell us about that.
So Cottages and Bungalows, they set out to find, it's a nationwide search for a brand ambassador. And I've had my home decor account on Instagram. And one of my friends pushed me to apply last year. And so I applied, I made it to the top 10, which I was like, okay. Then I made it to the top 4, and then I was like, okay. And then I just won.
You won?
Yeah, so here we are.
I love the style, and I'm already feeling like spring. And Gabrielle, you're the owner of Blooms of Lost Acres. I love that you guys are both from Granby, but these are beautiful tulips that pretty soon we're going to be able to go and do pick your own tulips at your farm?
Yeah, that's right. Yep. Actually at Lost Acres Vineyard, to top it off with. I partnered with them. They're a neighbor of mine, and I planted about 50,000 tulips for you guys to
By
come.
hand.
By your hand?
Yeah, by hand.
By your
yeah,
hand.
yes, yep, with these
How
hands.
long did that take?
It took us like a few weeks, but out of that few weeks period, really only about 5 days. Yeah.
Wow, that's
Believe
really
it or
remarkable.
not, they're in garden beds, and so I fill them with compost.
Are they inside or outside? Are they in greenhouses? Or?
Nope, they're out in on property.
What's proper planting season for a bulb?
Fall. In the fall. Yeah, and actually a little later than normal. People think right September I got to get them in the ground. You actually really kind of want to wait until it starts to cool down and all the little squirrels and stuff go to hibernate.
But your tulips are gorgeous. I mean, I guess we could learn a lot about how to do it, but I planted some tulip bulbs and they're fine, but I don't know, I feel like they come up for like a second and then the squirrels all eat their heads and they're done.
Yeah. So there are some tricks I could teach you about for sure.
So we want to show Brian's home because you apparently you redid your whole home.
We did.
It's such
This
a
was the
quaint
original house.
Little
This is
cozy
the
home.
original house, little cozy home, which looks great. I would just move in and leave it alone.
But look what you did.
Yeah,
oh, wow,
and
you
that's what we
really
did.
added on.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. We added on a full dining room and a garage and a little entryway. And so originally I didn't like our house. And so my husband was like, he saw this vision. I couldn't see that vision. I see this vision, but I don't see like the big scale vision. And he was the one who saw that.
We've seen a lot of decorating. I've never seen someone come on and decorate with lettuce as a floral here, and this is beautiful. But this has given us some inspiration for our spring and Easter tables.
Yes.
Give us some tips. What are some rules that you should do?
So I really don't follow rules.
Okay.
And that's really my whole Instagram setup, and what I try to tell people is there are no rules to decorating. Okay. I use a lot of new, I use a lot of old, I use a lot of natural elements in my decor. And so there are no rules. I really just try to think of a color scheme, think of a theme that I'm going with. This was a Peter Rabbit theme, and so it all just kind of came together. It's just ideas in my head that flow, and then
you did
they
this
come
in
out
like
the table.
5 minutes, which is so funny.
Literally 5 minutes. We were like, you have to set up. He was like,
okay.
I'm good.
But I love, I mean, I actually said that. I go, looks like Peter Rabbit. And you said that's the theme. But, so that's a starting point, is a theme. Look at your home. It's beautiful.
Oh, my God, it's stunning.
So what do you do when you want to switch over to spring? What do you think of that could be helpful to people watching at home?
Definitely think decor that you can use season to season, and that's what I try to do, is find things that I can use between different seasons, whether it's fall, winter, spring, summer, and then add in those elements for each season, like fresh flowers,
that's
faux
where
flowers.
you come in.
That's where Gabby comes in.
Yep.
So I've used many of Gabby's flowers in my tablescapes, which they just add so much beauty to them.
Are you both living a dream?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
And let's just like say that you also, your other life is you're a teacher of first graders.
Yes. Yeah, first graders. Hi, kids.
Hi, South Windsor, right?
South Windsor, yes.
Give them a big shout out.
Pleasant
Thanks so
Valley
much for
School.
watching. That's so awesome. So when do you think the flowers will be ready for us to come pick?
Hopefully third weekend of April.
Third weekend of April.
Third weekend of April.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we will go out and pick your own tulips. What's
Yes.
your, let me ask you this, if you haven't planted any bulbs yet, do you ever plant them in the spring, or can you plant actual tulips in the ground, or?
So actually, if you have them in your own property too, and you wanted to go out and cut them to bring them into your home, you just got to cut them and make sure that you leave a little bit of foliage attached to that bulb that's in the ground.
Okay.
Because that's what's going to go back and feed the bulb for the following season.
Excellent.
So,
now, have you been featured in the magazine as well?
yes, through Brian, yes.
Yeah, through
Yes.
Brian. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And the
So we should
magazine is
follow you.
amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And it's a national magazine.
It is.
Yes.
Wow.
Yep.
That's
I
pretty
love it.
remarkable.
Cottages and bungalows. You can check out, it's our.cozy.little.home on Instagram.
A lot of dots there, bro.
A lot of
Yeah,
dots.
a lot of dots.
And don't forget, you can visit Blooms of Lost Acres in North Granby. For more details, check out bloomsoflostacres.com. We can't thank you both enough for coming. Please come back.
Thank
Yes,
you.
please.
Yes.
Thank
We
you.
want to learn more when it's time to pick the tulips.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Beautiful. All right, still ahead on your Thursday, brand new guidebook.